Hello Warriors fans, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss Warriors first-hand news and leave your like to strengthen the channel. The Golden State Warriors have been struggling for a large majority of the season. They can't find any sort of consistency, and the main reason behind that has been their inability to win games on the road, a trend that continued on Friday night. They dropped a game to the Atlanta Hawks on the road on Friday, bringing their current losing streak to 2 games, both on the road. After the game, Monty Poole of NBC Sports Bay Area called out Jordan Poole for failing to step up when the team needs him more. With 4 players from their optimal rotation unavailable Friday night in Atlanta, the Warriors desperately needed Jordan Poole to be at his finest. This was a prime opportunity for the X-Factor to deliver. And JP remained in the same quagmire that continues to separate him from his immense promise. Leave your like on this video to keep up to date with everything that happens at Warriors. Thanks. Continuing. Entering with 6:09 remaining the first quarter and the Warriors holding a 23-16 lead over the Hawks, Poole spent the rest of the quarter committing 2 turnovers, missing his only 2 shots and expressing indifference to transition defense. It's hard to be -15 in less than 6 minutes, but that's what happens when your team is outscored 23-8 during that span, Poole wrote. Poole failed to churn in an efficient performance against the Hawks in the Warriors' loss. He ended the night with 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists on 4 of 12 shooting from the field and 2 of 8 shooting from behind the three-point line. DiVincenzo discusses Warriors injuries. The Warriors only had 10 players available to them on Friday night, with guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala out. After the game, DiVincenzo spoke about what it is like to play without some of their key players. I think it's more mental after the game, DiVincenzo said via the NBA Interviews YouTube channel. Leading into the game tonight, I don't think anybody was thinking about whatever the losing streak was on the road or whatever our struggles were. I think we were in a good place, and I think that's consistent. I think we're starting the game off in a good spot. And I think, like I said, when they make the run, I think we have to stay together through the run. We're going to make our run at some point. So, just that togetherness, I think, needs to be there a little bit more. But it's also tough when you have 10 guys. Dre's out, and Andre Iguodala and Andrew Wiggins and Gary Payton too. It's tough, but I think we still have the firepower to win games on the road. And I think, tomorrow's a big opportunity for us to bounce back and actually play a full 48 together. Trae Young shows love to Stephen Curry. In addition, after the game, Hawks star Trae Young showed love to Stephen Curry. The 2 players have been friends since Young entered the league and have often been compared to one another. I mean, he's been like my big bro since I got into the league, and even before that, Young said via NBA on ESPN. He's always giving me advice, and I just appreciate him. He's one of the guys who set the blueprint for guys like me to come into the league and take over. So, it's a blessing to be able to have a guy like him to give me advice. Put your opinion in the comments, as it is very important for Warriors. I update you at any time with the latest news from Warriors.